Anybody complain about hardship in Nigeria under Tinubu is not being realistic. Onilu says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Director General of the National Orientation Agency, NOAA, Lanre Issa Onilu, says Nigerians are going through the current hardship because President Bola Tinubu is trying to give them something better. Wasn't this one the yarn? Wasn't this man the yarn? See, I am close to losing it for you. Immediately I read the headlines. Anybody that is complaining, Emma Gbogo, about the hardship in Nigeria is not being realistic. Oga, please, if you know say you know dust you want yarn, no even open your mouth at all. The news in detail, please. According to him, those complaining are not being realistic because nothing good comes easy and Nigerians should be ready to pay the sacrifice. He submitted that the policies and decisions of the current administration, which some people view as hardship, are only necessary steps needed to make the country great and better for citizens. Onilu, who is a former All Progressive Congress APC National Publicity Secretary, that added that President Tinubu inherited a country with many cracks due to years of neglect and is only trying to pull the old structure down so as to build more befitting shelter. He stated that it is better to make sacrifices now and get a better Nigeria than to keep on managing the structures and risk a total collapse. Reports that the NOA boss made the submission during an interview with Daily Sun, where he urged Nigerians to believe in the process and hold on to the promises of hope made by President Tinubu. He said, and I quote, "The first premise is hope, and when you have hope, you know that progress has been made to attract others. Anybody who is talking about hardship now is not being realistic. Why? Nigeria is like a building or house with multiple cracks for several years, but all we do is to patch the cracks with cement while more continue to widen. When a new buyer or new tenant comes and decides to bring down and rebuild the building so that it will not collapse, in the process of rebuilding, people will not have shelter. Sun and rain will beat them, and regardless of whatever arrangement they make as palliatives, it cannot be concrete enough to replace what this would have. The choice for the people is to say they prefer the house to continue cracking until it collapses on our head, or be ready to sacrifice to ensure that there is a proper foundation for the new building better than what we have ever put in place. What they need is to see that sincere efforts that truly a new building is coming so that the sacrifice will make meaning. But if in the process some people refuse to acknowledge the situation and keep complaining, that is not realistic because the other choice was to remain in that same building that was eventually going to collapse on their heads. Now, Oga, unfortunately, if you're talking about a Nigeria that is on Pluto, on Mars, or on Jupiter, maybe I would have listened to you. But as far as you're talking to the Nigeria that is on planet Earth here, I don't think you understand what is going on. With the little we have seen the government done, is it how they said subsidy is going without proper planning, without proper brainstorming on the issue to know what we are going to be getting? You understand? Or should I say, is it how do I put it? Is it the way that they have been spending money? Is it the extravagant spending that has come out to tell us that, oh, this thing is for the better? These people do not have plans. There's nothing you want to tell me. There is nothing you want to tell me. They don't have plans for any of us. They don't have plans for any of us. They don't. Now, if they have plans, we would have known, okay, this is the quantity of time we are going to get to spend with this particular period. This and this and this and this is the problem. This and this is the problem. Very simple. All right. If you ask me, that is it. Coming out to come and say that Nigerians, you're not being realistic. Oga, keep your realistic to yourself. It is the government that is not being realistic. They know that there is money nowhere. Even the budget that we are going to be our next year budget, we are going to be funding it through borrowing. Then you have the effrontery to carry how many 1,411 people, be 499 people to where? To UAE to sponsor them, both their flights, both their accommodation, both their everything. You understand? And then you do what? You do what exactly? Okay. This man Olili is the most wicked man of the century. May you and your generation yet unborn never live to enjoy all the loot you have stolen from the treasury of this country that have subjected majority of the masses to hardship, which too you do not exist. May you never know peace in your lifetime. Big Ole. Okay, so we will all die before we see the change. My friend, I don't blame you. Your kids are abroad and you're stealing from the government. So we they yarn this nonsense where you they yarn. What Nigerians are going through now, whether good or bad, may you visit your family and your children now in the future. Because I don't understand why somebody be so insensitive. So insensitive. For coming out to yarn this matter. Okay. Children no longer eat good food to school, and yet you keep telling Nigerians to endure. You all will suffer the consequences of your action. These poor people are the ones who will take your possessions, and that is how God will put it. Was he not the one who brought the person who caused hardship? Now his own tenure is getting worse. One thing you all should know is that in a short while, this money people are piling up will be useless to you because God will never allow you to enjoy that money. He's not sleeping, you know. You all open your mouth, coming out to tell Nigerians what to feel and what not to feel. This is the effrontery and the temerity for me. It is the audacity of you coming out to say you're not being realistic. It is you that is not being realistic. It is you that is sounding like a broken record. Look at these people, though. You build down. Should I talk about people markets that have been closed? Should we go into that? People market that have been closed for weeks. People's building are being pulled down. There is hardship in the economy. It is not looking like it is going to be good anytime soon. It is not like these people have come out to tell us that, oh, this thing is going to be taking this amount of time. Then in this period of time, we are going to fix the refineries or build another one. Or, at least then after this period of time, fuel will be for 100 naira, fuel will be for 85 naira, fuel will be for, at least tell us and let it be our hope. But nothing is being done, no plan, nothing. Any money they get, they spend it frivolously, and you are here coming out to tell us how to feel. Yeah? You dey yarn dust. Nah, the vex, I dey provoke.